So congratulations if you've got this far. In part 6, we just went over and finalised everything that you've learned in this ebook. We went through a few do's and don'ts and then the KungFu Clickbank checklist as well. So let's have a recap and let's just go back into it. So first things first, here are the things that you don't want to do after reading this ebook. So first and foremost, don't give up. You know, it sounds stupid, but that's the most common thing that people do. I don't know the reason for this. I can only assume that people get overwhelmed by the whole concept of making money online and they end up more than often not doing anything with it. So that's the most important thing. Don't give up. Another thing is a lot of people try to add their own little techniques and then get sidetracked and see what another person's doing and kind of incorporate that into this kind of model. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. It's been proven to work. Many people are making money online, like myself and other super affiliates. So that's another really important part. Don't reinvent the wheel. And another thing is, you will come across, going out and talk to people, and they'll be asking you what you're doing, and you may wish to share this sort of thing with them. And more than often, they'll probably put you off from making money online. They'll come out and say it's a scam, it's some sort of pyramid selling, and that can start to create a doubt in your head. So don't let them put you off from making money online. Stay focused and just stick to the plan that's in hand and you will make money off this. Another thing, don't spam. I've mentioned this several times in the ebook. Don't get spam in your links. You'll jeopardize your whole campaign, and if you do this, don't expect to see any sales. Don't go off track. Again, don't need to really say it, but try and stay as focused as you can. Stick to the task in hand, and there are going to be little hurdles that you might need to cross. If you do get stuck, remember that you've got plenty of support from ourselves here, so you can just get in touch with us and we'll help you get back on track. But for the time being, stay on track. And please, please, please do not buy any other false money-making product or system that is out there on the net. I'm taking it you might have already bought some. You've come across this ebook, you know what's on offer here, you know how to make the money, so there's absolutely no reason whatsoever for you to go out there and buy another false money-making product or system or software. So that covers the things that you don't need to do. So let's just scroll down and go through the checklist. So I did explain this in the ebook as well, so let's just have a recap. First things first, choose your niche product. You'll do that by heading over to Clickbank after deciding what niche you want to go into and find the relevant products. Once you've created your affiliate link with Clickbank, next step will be for you to get a domain name for each of the niche products that you have. Once you've decided on a domain name, the next step will be to cloud it, which is what we went over in the ebook as well, so you can always refer back to the video tutorials if you're stuck on that. So cloud your affiliate link with the new domain name that you registered, and then the next step would be to register your main domain name and get hosting for your main website. That'll be your squeeze page. That's got nothing to do with your niche products. Then I'd also recommend here on getting some email addresses. So people like GoDaddy will I think for an extra $1.69 a month you can have up to 5 email addresses, and I'd recommend getting them so you can have kind of like personal one here, so david@pokertips.com or support, and you can always send extra emails out to people. After completing that, the next step will be to buy your squeeze page template from themesqueeze.com. Quite self-explanatory, quite straightforward. After that, the final part after doing the squeeze page will be to have your MailChimp account set up with your autoresponder service. Again, this was all mentioned in the ebook. Create the opt-in form from MailChimp, and then the next step would be to follow up your series of emails ready to send out to your new subscribers, and remember to include the clouded affiliate links after you've sent up the follow-up emails. What else did I mention? Let's have a look. Okay, Chimp Daddy video marketing. So I did briefly explain that I like to use the company to do my videos for me on my squeeze page. So if you really do want to maximize your conversion rates and get people opting into your list, then I highly recommend using a video of some sort. Do it yourself if you're good at it. If you can't, then I personally use them, so I'd recommend using Chimp Daddy, and you can find them on chimpdaddy.com. Get your website up and running and hosted online. So we're halfway there now. Then follow it up with a good social media campaign. So set a Facebook page up for each of your niche, and remember to include the squeeze page website on each Facebook page. To build your profile up, you might want to head over to Fiverr.com and purchase yourself 1,000 fans, just so it looks like you've got a credible Facebook page with already an existing database. So, you know, again, I did stress this in the ebook. If there's only 3 or 4 fans liking a page, you're not very likely to get new fans clicking the like button. Whereas if you've got 1,000 plus likes on there, they'll just follow the trend by clicking the like, and that's when we can start feeding them with extra free information and stay in contact with them. Send an email when you get subscribers and ask them to also like your Facebook page and to share it with their friends. These are probably your best people because they've already opted into your mailing list. You've got contact with them. Simply send them a link to your Facebook page. You know, even ask them to send a review or a comment on it, and also to share it with their friends, and we'll get the ball rolling again. Once this is done, set up your Facebook advertisement campaign, which is what I also mentioned. Set up your Google AdWords campaign. Again, this was all covered in the tutorial. And also, I would highly recommend setting up a free desktop Lightning account. So again, I did go over it. I did go over these 3 things here and just refer back to the relevant part where I mentioned it. Once it's completed, then you want to be heading over and posting comments on blogs, forums, and answering question sites. And, you know, again, I'm going to stress the more action that you take and the more that you do in terms of posting comments and relevant materials with your web link, the more traffic you're going to have heading towards your squeeze page, which will in turn mean you'll have more opt-in subscribers ready to sell to. Once all these stages have been complete, guys, it's a simple case of just sitting back and waiting for your sales to come in. Monitor it and tweak it if necessary, and then once this has been completed, you know that it works, move into another niche and repeat the same whole process over and over again. And I suppose the final part to your KungFu checklist is just email me with your success and thank me as well. It's always nice when you have somebody that thanks me for giving out, you know, the free tips that I've given today. So that kind of summarizes the whole checklist, the do's and don'ts in what you need to be doing. So let's move over to the end. And this is probably the last part you're going to hear from me. And what I want to say at this point, guys, is look, you've got this far. You know, you probably bought loads of other money-making products in the past, or you could be completely new to it, but don't get overwhelmed by the whole experience. You know what's on offer here. You know, I haven't come up with some cock and ball story about something that doesn't exist. This is a proven, tried and tested system that has been operated by many, many, many internet marketers and super affiliates across the world. So it does work. You've got 2 real options to take here. You can either take all this information in and not do anything with it and continue with your normal life and your normal job, or you can decide to take action right here today and start implementing everything that I've taught you and get your online campaigns set up. And all I ask for in return is to share this ebook with as many friends and family as possible, and all of you can start making some real money once and for all. Again, I did mention that I have got a sort of referral scheme set up where the top 2 referrers will win an iPad, which is at the end of the month. And I'll also do a bonus one based on 1 referral equaling 1 entry. So the more referrals you do, the higher the chance you get in the lucky prize draw as well. And just to finish off with, I did mention at the very, very beginning of this ebook, in the squeeze page video, that we actually did a deal with the owner of Shogun House, which is a fantastic, beautiful, exclusive villa that is located in the island of Mystique, which is near the Bahamas. So a lucky winner at the end of the year will also get a chance to go there as well. So that's it, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure writing this ebook, and I hope you do something with it. I hope you found it useful. By all means, you know, send us some feedback, email us, let us know your thoughts, and remember, at any time at all, you can email us at support@kungfuclickbank.com. Just made a mistake here. Support@kungfuclickbank.com. Get in touch with us. We're happy to help you. And who knows, eventually, if you can prove yourselves and you prove that this works for you, we could be working with each other in the near future. So that's all for now, guys. My name's David, and good luck, and start your new business today.